The unexpected benefits of Hikikomori, self-understanding and depth in relationships. Hello everyone. This is Nodafatafata. Today, I would like to talk about Hikikomori again. This time, I will focus on the positive aspects of Hikikomori. Let's get started. Generally, the term Hikikomori carries a negative connotation. It is often associated with social disconnection, loneliness, and self-denial. However, from my own experience, I can say that the state of Hikikomori has value and potential that cannot be described solely in negative terms. In particular, it has been a meaningful time for deepening self-understanding and gaining a new perspective on relationships with others. I hope to share insights gained through dialogues with myself, realizations about human connections, and the changes that these experiences have brought about. 1. The kindness of Hikikomori and the depth of relationships. Those in a Hikikomori state are often very sensitive to the feelings of others and tend to be considerate. They possess a deep empathy for others' emotions and can notice small changes in those around them. Such sensitivity is both a virtue and, at times, a cause of self-harm. They may prioritize others over themselves, being overly considerate, which can lead to mental exhaustion. In such situations, one might feel the urge to cut ties with relationships altogether. When we suddenly disappear, others may feel confused. Why did they disappear? Did I do something wrong? This kind of thinking is common. However, when the essence of that kindness is understood later, the relationship can transform into something even stronger and deeper than before. I'm sorry. I had no idea you felt that way. I'll be more mindful from now on. In this way, a relationship that seemed broken can change into a more solid trust. Hidden within the seemingly negative state of Hikikomori is actually a rich soil for deepening relationships with others. 2. The influence of family environment. The state of Hikikomori can stem from individual temperament, but it is undeniable that family environment plays a significant role. Those who have grown up observing their parents' moods may carry an unconscious pressure to read others' feelings. Sometimes, they might reflect their parents' bad moods, or they might retreat to their rooms to study hard when their parents are upset for unknown reasons. Such habits suppress oneself and create a strong resistance to expressing emotions. This environment can contribute to the choice of Hikikomori. However, regarding past events, it is important to focus on how to perceive them rather than blaming oneself. Standing here now, despite such backgrounds, holds significant value in itself. While past experiences cannot be changed, how we interpret and assign meaning to them can greatly alter our perception of the future. Any experience can be transformed into a source of growth, depending on our perspective. 3. The mindset for building relationships. One of the most important aspects of building relationships is having the courage to show one's weaknesses. Especially those who have experienced Hikikomori are particularly sensitive to the distance and tension in relationships. However, at the same time, by exposing oneself, they can provide a sense of security to others. Having the readiness to be hurt first and communicating one's weaknesses to others is not merely bravery, it is also a testament to trust in the other person. This sincerity can sometimes deeply resonate with others. The attitude of engaging without hiding one's inner self may temporarily destabilize the relationship, but it holds the potential to lead to an unshakable bond of trust. The unique kindness and caution of those who have experienced Hikikomori can become a significant strength in relationships. 4. The choice to face those with conscience. There are indeed people in the world who genuinely care about us. While we may sometimes be hurt by thoughtless words or actions, such individuals are only a small part of the whole. Most people wish to understand each other and value their relationships. What is crucial is the choice of whom to focus on. By directing our attention to the more than 90% of kind-hearted individuals, we can build calm and trustworthy relationships. The ability to discern those who value us and to remain sincere towards them is essential. This repetition nurtures peaceful and secure relationships. 5. Accepting one's true self. Rather than denying the state of Hikikomori, accepting it as it is becomes the first step towards self-understanding. Finding a natural way of being without being bound by societal pressures or conventional frameworks allows us to live authentically, without the need to pretend or disguise ourselves. Walking one's own path at one's own pace, rather than comparing oneself to others, is a courageous choice. However, this choice leads to the most gentle and honest way of living. 6. Not fearing slow change. Internal change does not occur overnight. There is no need to rush to change. Rather, I encourage you to cherish the gradual process of changing your thoughts and feelings over time. Moving forward gently, without being bound by the word effort, and quietly acting when you feel the need to do so will firmly take root within you. Do not rush, do not compare, but do not stop. Such steps will eventually manifest as significant changes. 7. The positive aspects of Hikikomori. Hikikomori is filled with learning opportunities in both self-understanding and understanding others. In the time spent distancing oneself from others, one can engage seriously with oneself. As a result, one becomes capable of deeper empathy for others' pain and loneliness. Through my own period of Hikikomori, I learned many things. By temporarily cutting off external evaluations and expectations, and facing my inner self, my way of relating to others changed. I realized that believing in others and sincerely expressing my feelings, rather than conforming to someone else, is key to building good relationships. 8. Self-acceptance and new horizons in relationships, lessons from Hikikomori. As discussed, the experience of Hikikomori offers many insights into self-understanding and relationships with others. This is not a backward-looking experience, rather, it is an opportunity to reflect on oneself and a preparatory period for opening new doors in relationships. The sensitivity, compassion, and willingness to accept oneself that those who have experienced Hikikomori possess are lessons for all of us and can be seen as true strength. The sensibilities and perspectives nurtured during what may seem like lonely times become invaluable resources for deepening connections with others. Instead of denying the state of Hikikomori, please focus on the value that can be gained from it. #### In conclusion. If this video has helped you recognize the true meaning of the Hikikomori experience even a little, it would bring me great joy. Accepting oneself and building relationships at a comfortable pace can lead to a richer and more certain future. By the way, as a small personal tip, I have incorporated a habit of boosting self-esteem into my daily routine. Even on days when I don't go outside, I make it a point to wear a suit I like. This corrects my posture, calms my mind, and surprisingly makes me feel more positive. I vividly remember how this accumulation naturally led to confidence and allowed me to behave more gracefully in social situations. The experience of Hikikomori is not a negative one. Within it lie numerous hints for living authentically. I would like to conclude here today. Recently, I started offering counseling for those struggling with Hikikomori or difficulties in life through a service called Kokanawa. This is open not only to those experiencing Hikikomori but also to their families. Please feel free to reach out. If you're interested, check the URL in the video description. Thank you for watching until the end. See you again.
Drowning in this darkness, losing all control. Loneliness in the crowd, I'm fading now. Loneliness in the crowd, no room for doubt. All these flashing lights, but none to light my way. Silent cries for help, they only push away.